What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Texas State Dynasty. Last week we took on and defeated the New Mexico State Aggies. Not even sure if I said their name once that episode. But this week we're taking on the Houston Cougars. It's a battle of the cats, Bobcats versus Cougars. And I like that we've kind of found a niche. Not only with this team, but really with this series. It's much different than the RNG team if you watch that series. But it's a lot more laid back, not as much of a stress as the RNG team is. But anyways, let's take a look at the Houston Cougars, and you can see this is going to be a bit of a challenge, at least at quarterback. Shannon Walton, these are randomly generated names here, but Shannon Walton, who is second in his conference, in our conference, by the way. This is our first in-conference game. At 88 overall, not much of a mover, but he does have a great arm throwing the ball. We're going to have to look out for him, and we also have to look out for their running back, George Johnson, with 94 speed. He's a blazer. That is scary. Fullback, not that great. Wide receiver, you can see the best wide receiver in the conference, Danny Harris. Super fast, has hands like Allstate, so good. Tight end, Josh Miller's not even that bad, and you can see the offensive line here. Good guards. Tackle's not good at all. Maybe we can get some pressure in and try and force the ball out early. Defensively, this is where we have to really look at it because our defense isn't that great, but our offense, we got a good 1-2 punch, if you remember, with Atkins and our quarterback, Rich Williams. Defensive end, not very fast, so we should be able to move around, get out of the pocket and make something happen. Chris Hollinsworth on the interior. Outside linebacker, though, is someone that we won't have to worry about. Just saw that. He's injured for 3 weeks, so their starting left outside linebacker is Tremaine James. We are going to look to eat up on the left side in this game. Kevin Hardy, who I think is actually a real player. Like not obviously this guy, but someone that I think might be real. I'm going to look this up real quick. Kevin Hardy. Yeah, I'm even going to take a little screenshot right here. Kevin Hardy, who used to play for the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Cincinnati Bengals, was an outside linebacker, maybe, or just a linebacker. It says linebacker. But that's crazy. So we got he's got a mullet right there. I don't know if you can see that on the show one more time. He's got the mullet going on. Nope, not you. Kevin's got the mullet. Middle linebacker, Luke Wright, not good at all. Which is good. You know, we want to face some not good teams. That's why we're starting in this conference. I'm so used to NFL. Corners, not great. We definitely have the wide receiver advantage, at least at our number one. We should be able to eat up on these corners. Free safety is pretty good. Ryan Robertson's an 85. Strong safety, not so good. At a 76. Kicker is awful. Punter is pretty good. And I know I had one guy tell me before, can you, he told me about the recruiting process, which I'll get to in a second. But Ken, if you know, could you tell me what these icons mean? These icons, that ×9, ×2, ×5, etc. I don't know what those mean. Really not sure what those mean. You can see we are all good. Nope, that's not our team. We got to go to us because this is something we have to look at from time to time, I think anyways, as we make our way to Texas State. No suspensions that we have to give out. Good. That is good. Gonna take a look real quick at the report card as well because it's kind of fun. It's just fun to look at. This is a lot of stuff, man. I love it. And say our coach prestige isn't too high. But all that being said, what I'm going to get to real quick with this recruiting is it was explained to me that this is basically the top tier guys, more or less, or just a way to get players earlier. And in the off season, we're going to be able to target players a little bit more, or more players, I mean, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, we're the number one guy on Brad Burton's list. I'm going to take, nope, he already has 10. And we're tied for number one with Tommy Nolan. So we got some players that look like they may come to Texas State. That's going to be great, man. Going to be great. But this week, we got to take on Houston. That is the first thing on the list. Texas State is 1-1. That's us. Houston 1-1. Let's see who moves on to 2-1. Hey, we got to look here. Walker's out, at least for this game. I'll take a look probably after the episode, or I mean at the end of this game, and see how long he'll be out for. But he's one of our corners. We can't be losing players. And Houston, you can see this is not a televised game. We're going to win the toss. I'm going to elect to kick. And based on what happened last game, because it was a very competitive game, it was a good game, very good game. I'm not going to mess with any sliders, not going to mess with the difficulty, because, I mean, it really made me pay for my mistakes, but it felt fair. It was 31-28, right down to the wire, as Marks is going to return this one. Robinson making the tackle. Oh, we can actually look right here. Dislocated elbow, 8 weeks. Yeah, Bryce Walker's not going to be back for a long time. He's a 5'7" corner. I guess if there was a position to be small. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, I like that this is a bit of a break from the RNG team, because, man, that series... Really? I didn't... Okay, look. I switched on, yes. But I did not jump. That was all him right there. And it is now 1st and 5. Anyways, this is a bit of a break. It's not as much of a struggle as the RNG team, and that's nice. It's nice to have a little bit of a break, but still something that's going to give me a challenge is that pass over the corner, but incomplete. And they are going to hand... Nope, it's going to be a play-action fake. Walton, lots of time, and completed to Anderson. Ryan has to get there, and I'm trying to use the wrong button to sprint. And yeah, big play right there. Gets him all the way down to the 30, a 41-yard play right there. Right there, right there, right there. Saying that a lot. Going to shift our guys to the left here in case he runs across the line. And it will be a pass again. Leonard's right there. That's a user pick, baby. Read that like a book. And our second interception of the year comes at the hands of Leonard, the linebacker. And we're going to get the ball with a chance to go up in the game early. And I think I'm actually going to come out right here and run the ball, because we don't run the ball all too much. This is a team that I think we might have some success in doing that. Going to be a handoff, and Stallings not going to get anywhere, so maybe not. Drop back to pass. Buckles was open right there. And Campbell wide open, and man, look at that move from Campbell. Trying to juke in, and he gets clotheslined right there. Great play. Now you can see there was a 30-yard pass at least. And yeah, this is exactly what we have to do. We got to scramble and make passes on the move, because it's what Williams does well. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the conference. One of the better ones anyways. And yeah, we have to get on the move here. Nothing really downfield. I don't know if I trust Williams' arm that much. Gonna be a gain of 3. I'm okay with that. And yeah, definitely a different team than than Jeff Blake in the New Orleans Saints, as we have to get rid of that quick. Stallings, lots of room right there to make something happen, and that's a 10-yard carry for Stallings. And we are marching down the field right here. Down at the 32 already. And Williams, you know, I'm going to take a look after this game and see who all are seniors. And Buckle's going to be wide open right there, but bad pass. Some of the key guys on our team, man, I want to see who's going to be here and who we only have a little bit of time left with. Hopefully Atkins, maybe even Rich Williams, because if he stays, he's going to only get better. Hopefully we got some time with them. And Buckles should. Whoa, we're getting pressured like crazy. Buckles just plain didn't run his route. He got stuck right there and said, nah, I don't want to run the route. Big 3rd down. And that's going to be a run right there. I can see it all the way. Williams going to pick up the first right at the 20. You looking here. Campbell's in a one-on-one. I'll give it a shot. And the pass got over, but he dropped it twice. Now, granted, the second one wouldn't have mattered. But that's a drop, touchdown drop. We can't be having those, man.
This is where they earn their stripes.
But the pass game, you know, it's going to be, what did I just see? Oh, 100% red zone is what I saw. We're going to keep it moving. Maybe give it to Buckles and it gets batted down, almost picked off. Maybe should have ran for a couple yards right there, but I thought we could get it over that corner. Haven't even targeted Atkins once. That needs to change soon. And it will change right here, but the linebacker gets in front of that ball. Waited way too long on throwing that, and now it's 4th and 10. I'm not good at kicking in this game. I'm sure y'all know that. 37 yards, though, should be a pretty easy kick. Then again, never know. The wind is blowing at our backs. That looks good. Kick is up. Kick is good. We take the lead. We got our nickel out on the field right now. And this will be a handoff. Johnson breaks one. It's going to be a gain of a few. And yeah, gain of 4 right there. Johnson is someone we have to worry about because our run defense is not great. We just don't have the skill at linebacker. And I know we just got that interception, right? And I believe that was Leonard right here, our middle linebacker. But that's the pass game, and we saw what happened against Bama. Yes, I know, it's Alabama. We still have to take everything we've learned so far is Glover making a great tackle. What a zing of a throw. Huge opportunity right here. Pitch to the right side. Walker make the play, but he made the play, just too short. And I don't know why I said too short. It was too long. As we get bailed out, it is now 3rd and 13. After the holding call, going to come out and cover 2 man. And see if we can't keep them to a 3 and out, really. Oh, you almost got me to jump right there. We try and get some coverage there, as that is just overthrown, and we're getting the ball back. Gonna try and get the running game going right here, and Stallings maybe picks a yard up. Good. Gain of 2, actually. I guess it's not all too bad, right? And we're going to go right back to the pass right here. Clearly, this is what works. I'm going to send Holland on an out route. And he should be, oh, no, he's not open. He's going to turn it upfield. And Williams gets shoelace tackled close to a first down. And he will have the first down. Buckles should be wide open right here. And he's not. It's going to be Hopkins. He is wide open. And he dropped it into an interception. Wonderful play. Gotta love that. Jeez, I'm saying that phrase a lot lately if you watched the last video on the channel. And yeah, man, you gotta catch that ball. I don't know if he's just scared of getting hit or something, but can't be scared of getting hit. It's football. And Houston now, we should be nearing the red zone. We're not. It's first down. And big tackle from Leonard in the backfield. Look at him go. He has an interception and a TFL in this game. Is Leonard coming out as a key player on this defense? I sure hope so. We need that good interior play because we have it on the outside. You see, we have an impact player at cornerback covering Harris over there. But I mean, between pretty much everyone on the front 7, you know, we just don't have that screen pass. Anderson gets stuck on some people. Good play there from Ryan. And look at those yards this season. 649 from Rich Williams through 2 games, and then, well, anything he has this game so far. And yeah, man, we need that. We need that good play where we can get it because the rest of this team is just not that talented. We're a D2 school that just got moved up as I forget to control Baker. Not like it's going to matter because Harris gets a touchdown. That's our best corner, or I was going to say best cornerback, best defensive player right there he just targeted and went over the top looking like Atkins right there with the touchdown. Going to be the last play of the quarter right here. Might be targeting this wheel route, and it should be open right there. It's underthrown as a result of being hit. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is not the worst. Houston's a decently talented team. Is probably going to end up at the top of this conference when it's all said and done at the end of the season. But we're playing well against them. Second down now. And gonna look for Buckles again. Hit as we throw. And yeah, that's just what happens. We need a little bit better protection right now.
You gotta execute
really
in
quick
this
third
long
down
situation. Just take the snap and wing it in there.
Gonna drop back. Still looking. Gonna look for Campbell. And yeah, just nothing got open. Williams is 1 of 10. That is bad. They got 3 wideouts right here, but I'm reading run. They've only ran the ball, I think, once in this game, or twice, and they will run right here. Leonard making a big tackle, only a gain of 2 or 3, and again, Leonard steps up. He is someone that we really got to look out for, and at least that's what it's looking like. And yeah, I sure hope so. He has been good so far in this game, bringing up 2nd and 7. And it will be a pass right here, and he's hit. We get some pressure right there. Defense is really stepping up. Our star cornerback is in the zone. He is upset after what happened on the last drive. And I would be too, man. Walton. Gonna throw in his direction, kinda. No, he didn't. And Anderson with the catch. That was not in the corner's direction. And that's going to be a big first down, as I make a mistake also of thinking I'd be switched on to somebody else. Their QB's in the zone. Now it's a direct snap. Completely taking it out of the quarterback's hands, and it's going to be a first down. Looks like a good decision right there. And if anything, I like that play because we're all expecting it, right? Because he's in the zone to go to the quarterback. Instead, go straight to the star running back. And on first down, I expect him to go back to the running back. They will. Blocks are really, really good. And Norman eventually making the tackle 2 yards short of the end zone. Bringing on the Bear defense on 2nd and goal. Johnson has a touchdown. Blocking was good. Blocking was very good. And the hole right there, that's right there, Leonard. He just didn't adjust to make the tackle. And we're down by 2 possessions. But I have a lot of faith in this team. We can move the ball on offense. We just have to prove now that we can do it, right? We've done pretty well so far. Oh, we'll just take it. No good, man, no good. Immediately, and I'll go into replay for this, you can see they just took our D tackles with those edge rushers. And then who's there on the outside? Nobody, obviously. I mean, there's no one else to block. And now it's 2nd and 21. I guess I can send Campbell on a go route. I'll roll out to the right and just try and get some yards back with Williams. Big third down. 1-on-1. I'm just going to trust Atkins. Bad throw. Incomplete. You got to get it over the defense. Maybe that's asking a bit much of Rich Williams to throw it farther than that. But I mean, I've seen it before. He can throw it farther. Just a bad throw. Now we have to punt the ball away. And I've been getting better. I've been getting better with the new adjusting to this kicking meter, as Marks will return and get an okay return to the 42. Gonna pinch the line to try and contain the run. Leonard, I thought we were gonna get in there with him, but Johnson, 15-yard carry. Another handoff for Johnson. He's gonna get another first down and almost picks up the touchdown. I almost overcommitted with Ryan right there, but thankfully Ryan able to drag him down at the 7-yard line, and things are looking a little bit more bleak. I'm doing what I can. Quarterback again in the zone. He's guaranteed to at least hold the ball this time. And he will throw. Pass is up and almost completed, but not to the intended receiver. It is dropped twice right there. No, that was a tip from 28. Good play by him. It just almost went into the hands of one of the wide receivers. But it's 2nd down. Running back is in the zone. I'm gonna call a timeout right here. Maybe it'll knock him out of the zone, but more so, I just want to get more size on the field, just in case. And he is still in the zone. Gonna adjust right here, pinch the linebackers. And it's not gonna go to the... Oh, what a play from the corner. As I was gonna say, it's not going to the running back right there. Usering Leonard. Gonna get over there with a lot of guys. He threw it near 5 of our defenders. And they're gonna have to kick this ball. Their kicker is very bad. Very bad. He's like a 62. So this very well could be a miss. 24 yards out, though. Kick is up. And very good. That's a long kick. All right. Looks like cover 3 potentially. It will kind of be cover 3, but we can't get the pass off. And we'll see what happened here. Our tackle got pancaked. Inexcusable, man. Inexcusable from the offensive tackle.
If the slot guy's covered by the linebacker,
and now it's 2nd and 16.
You may have a nice play.
And we may not want to be playing play action anymore. Atkins could be open, and he will be. Makes a guy miss, getting all the way down to the 40-yard line. And Atkins, that's his first reception of the game, but you see on the season what his averages are. He's averaging 174 yards a game, and that's our guy right there. That's our number 1.
If you have to.
It's exactly who we got to get the ball to here. Buckles could be wide open. No one's on him. And no, eventually the linebacker gets over there. Too many guys to get rid of the ball. 2nd down, Williams only has 2 completed passes all game. It's a one-on-one there for Buckles. Just run it yourself, though. And Williams pushed out of bounds. Good play. Yeah, so sacks actually count as losing rushing yards if you're not familiar with college football. So those rushing yards may not look accurate. They are. As Holland could be open right here. Just takes way too long to get through his route. And we're going to have to turn it up with Williams. And he's going to make a guy miss, kinda, and get some yards. Averaging 5 yards a carry right now, and that's pretty dang good if you ask me. We're going to keep this going. We're nearing the end of half. Going to send Stallings out, as this is for Buckles. A short throw, incomplete. Faking a handoff, looking for Mendoza. He's open and making a catch, and Mendoza has been good in his limited play. I think he has 3 catches on the season, but he hasn't dropped anything. So maybe we need to get him on more often because he has been good. I'm going to send Stallings on just a stop. Oh, we're under pressure again, and we're just going to get rid of it. Yeah, that's why I targeted alignment. Targeted alignment. I don't feel comfortable kicking from 22. Might be ridiculous. It's a 39-yarder. I just don't feel comfortable with it. So instead, I'm going to bring our team back on the field. We're a yard away. We should be able to get this, though. 29 seconds till half. Campbell's going to come over right here. Looking to run. Easy. That was really an RPO, if anything. And now 24 on the clock. Williams is in the zone. Looking, still looking, under pressure, Campbell. What a pass! And that's what being in the zone does for you, right? What a throw right there, putting it exactly where it needs to be. Gonna go with the hurry up. They're in goal line. Looking, looking, looking. Stallings right there. He got his foot inbounds. It's 1 foot in college, and that's all he needs. Touchdown. To bring this to a 1-possession game. We're going to kick this field goal, get the ball back at half. Are you kidding me? So I was trying to force them to return it just to get the time off the clock. That didn't work. Maybe that was really, really dumb. Obviously, you know, it looks really dumb because they scored, but I don't know the chances of that happening. Yeah. 2-score game at half. Great. Yeah, we're back from half. That's not how I wanted to end the half. But here we are. Atkins is not going to return this. We never get good returns. We just don't have the athletes for it. Even Atkins isn't that much of an athlete. He's good. He's really, really good. But just not the returner we need. 1st and 10. They're going to kind of rush their safeties. Really weird defensive play here. Just get rid of the ball. What in the world?
Robertson makes the interception. Return for a gain of 3 yards.
That's... yeah. George Johnson is out at slot receiver. Gonna fake a handoff for Lester and throw. And stripped away by our impact corner. Robinson falling on it, and that's actually his second turnover. Not that he forced this one, but he did recover the ball. And finally, the first forced turnover from our impact cornerback. That was Glover. 1st and 10 now. We get very much bailed out. Williams going to go ahead and run this. And he fumbles, and it gets knocked out of bounds. And he's injured. No. No. I don't even know who our backup is. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Gonna take a look. TBD. Ed Miller, the 56 overall. God, that's bad. And yeah, this game just got a lot more difficult with Ed Miller at quarterback. Gonna drop back. Buckle's gonna be open, so he gets an easy one to start. Only a gain of 1. My plan is to keep it short, keep it simple. Atkins is running a drag. And he's got to move. Miller's got to move. And he's going to run. Miller's going to pick up 7. Gonna look, might just take it. Atkins wide open. He makes the throw. Atkins breaking a tackle. He's gone. Touchdown, Texas State. A 62-yard pass. Ed Miller may not be good at anything, but he can throw it about as far as I can, and that's all we need. And it's all Atkins needs to come away with a touchdown. Let's go. Man, yeah, impact player. No kidding, man. No kidding. What a guy. Still no update on Rich Williams. Coming out in the dime right here. A fake handoff. And good tackle from Lee. A guy who doesn't see the field. Really wasn't supposed to see the field at all this year. Was meant to be the 5th corner on the roster. But comes in because we have an injury to our, I think, CV2. And again, Johnson's out at... Leonard almost intercepted it again! Still a really good play getting his hands on it right there. But almost came away with the second interception of the game. Very, very quickly. It's 3rd down. Just in case they run. It will be a run. Can't get there with Lee and Johnson. Oh no, Johnson, please. No one even really tried to tackle him. Welcome back, Rich Williams. How's it going? Faking a handoff. Looking downfield. Holland's wide open. And gets across the 40 to the 42. Very quick play. Very good play. They're showing cover 3. Atkins is in the zone. It is a cover 3 with Atkins in the zone. Beautiful ball, and Atkins has it at the 15-yard line. Gotta trust your best player, and that is so clearly my boy Atkins. Guys, Atkins is still in the zone.
You can find some holes in the D.
Anthony Atkins is still in the zone. Might send him on a go route. Doesn't look like it would be anything but a one-on-one. And it will be right there, and nothing happening. I don't know if it was a drop or got knocked loose. Going with an option right here. And we got to get rid of it quickly. Stallings has a little bit of open space, and he's still going. 1st down, down to about the 4. We're down at the 3-yard line, and Atkins is in the zone. Unfortunately, he's way too covered for me to want to throw this right now, and it's illegal touching if I do. So we'll take a yard. Handoff. Stallings, get in there. Maybe got half a yard. Let's give it to the fullback, Smith. Handoff. And he picked it up. I don't even know his first name. All I know is his name is Smith, and he has a touchdown carry. And it's a one-possession game now. We got a good shot. They have 3 wideouts on, but I am reading run all the way right here. And that's because it is a run, but thank you, Walker. Barely able to trip him up right there. I was scared that was a touchdown. Gonna bring 4 on this play. Yeah, this running back, George Johnson. I'm not sure if we're gonna have to face him again, but if we do, he's only gonna get better. 2nd down, and we're gonna get a rush in there with Leonard. Couldn't get to him. Lee making another tackle on Marks. Pitch, another throw, and Walton breaks a tackle. The guy with 65 speed, and he gets down within the 10 to the 9, I believe. What in the world? It's so trippy to see these kinds of plays being run, but this is college football. Gonna be a handoff to Johnson. Get over there, Leonard. Oh, God. Please, Walker. Oh, Walker didn't even touch him. Leonard got bodied. And, yeah, back to a 2-score game. Taking a handoff. Dropping back. Hopkins wide open. Make that catch. Thank you. All the way down to the 36. And that kind of play was desperately needed, man. Looks like it's probably cover 2 right here. And it will be. So Atkins in a one-on-one. Going to give it a shot. And that is underthrown. Yeah, bad ball there.
You may have a nice play.
Gonna look here. Atkins should be wide open. And got it under, making the catch down to about the 12. And Atkins has 156 in this game. It's been pretty much the meta for me anyways on both my series to run pretty much... Oh, God. Anyways, I was going to say run through a wide receiver. Larry Fitzgerald in the RNG team. Anthony Atkins on this team as the time runs out on the 3rd quarter. But hey, we've got great receivers, right? And that's awesome. That is fantastic. We just got to make sure their careers don't go to waste. 2nd and 17. First play of the 4th. Rolling out. And man, I was hoping that he'd get into that little hole right there, but he didn't. Quick throw. He dropped it? No! And now what do we do? I mean, we got to stop them on defense. I don't know if we can stop them on defense. We haven't shown it. Showing cover 3. If it's cover 3, you know who it's going to. God, we need it. Just throw. It's intercepted. Kind of an arm punt. I don't even know if I would have made that kick, truthfully. Yeah, I stand by that decision. We had our guy, Anthony Atkins, in the zone. I'll give him the shot, and got picked off. Now we need to stop desperately on defense. Would have been a 2-possession game, and even if we kicked it. Good God! No, fine. No one touch him. No one touch him. He has COVID apparently. Let him set a longest run, even that's not true at all. So, my recording device stopped recording, but it's working now. We got to step our game up. Mostly on defense. Williams running, step out, broke a tackle. And the offensive line has to step up too. It's not just on our defense. Our offensive line has been the main reason we haven't scored every single drive, because the playmakers are making plays.
You may have a nice play.
Fake the handoff here. Still looking. Get rid of the ball. And Campbell tried to get to it. Williams in the zone. Atkins in the zone. I mean, this is the connection right here, right? Just give it a shot. Throw it high. Throw it deep. Gotta give... What? I mean, that's something you don't see in other games, do you? You see 3 tips into a pick. Oh. Again, I stand by that decision. I got to, right? 4:20 on the clock. I mean, if we don't get a stop, game's pretty much over. Handing it off, Johnson again. I mean, the front 7 is just abysmal. I guess that's really a front 5 right there, but yeah, I guess now we got to switch it up and get a front 7 up there, but will it matter? So far, what we've shown? No, it won't matter. Johnson is at wide receiver. And they'll hand it, nope, fake handoff. Walton throwing, and Walker can't make a play. Tried to get over there to help out, try and get him to tip that ball. Empty backfield. I mean, is this necessary? You're up by 21. Good tackle there from Williams. If they do run the ball here, it is not a good decision. Oh, what a duck. We can't pick that off? Come on. Quick 3rd down. If we stop them here, this will be a likely punt.
Big dog, big dog.
Glover can't pick it off. I mean, impact player, you got to make that catch. But they will punt the ball away. Not sure why I'm coming out in the field goal block. I guess I'll send Walker back. Yeah, we are going to have... This is the last possession for us to really do something. And that is a bad punt. Dropping the safety, is going to throw for Atkins. Tried to move him towards the ball, but he still couldn't catch it. And yeah, that's just what it's been so far. They're coming out in a 3-4 right here for some reason. They're going to send Atkins deep. Williams in the zone. It's a QB spy, as that's fine by me. Run 14 yards. Dropping back, looking. Get rid of it. Yeah, they sent the house right there, man. Buckles is wide open. He dropped it! Oh my god. I am so tired of players dropping passes. If you know, you know. Atkins, wide open. I'm surprised they both didn't break their necks. Williams is in the zone. I think running the ball is going to be... Look at the frickin' offensive tackle, man. What chance do we have when the offensive tackle ends up getting pancaked? Game's over, but, like, come on. Will be a handoff. Yeah, we're just not looking at it. Good. Guys! You're telling me the wide receivers can block better than my offensive tackles? Sure. Really? Wow, what a run. This guy is crazy. He's averaging 16.5 per carry. Johnson stopped. What a voice crack. Anyways, one more play, and if they don't score the touchdown, it might not even show it, but like, it's been a rough game. And what it tells me is, well, it tells me a couple things. Offensive line is abysmal. Defense gave up 45 points. Yeah, we got some things to change here in San Marcos. That's where Texas State is located. As Johnson, breaking a tackle, will run it in for the touchdown because he's a cocky prick. Well, this will be the last play of the game. Probably just going to throw it up for Atkins. Yeah. And he'll catch it. Get him some extra yards, why not? This has been humbling. And it's got me questioning if last game was an overperformance or if this is us underperforming. I don't know. Very, very new to this game. But, yeah, 52-24. We'll go over some statistics. That's the word. Nope, don't want to end the game. I want to go over some stats real quick. Individual stats. Rich Williams, this is ridiculous. And it's not really his fault. And, like, the interceptions, not really his fault. I'm not going to put this on Rich Williams. Not going to put it on Stallings. I don't expect anything out of you. And I'm not going to put it on Atkins, although he did have a couple drops. He had 3 of them. This is on, first off, you're a senior, 6'5", 365, getting pancaked. That's dumb. That is absolutely abysmal. Good God. And it's not just him. It's the offensive line in general, man. Defensively, we can take a look at them. 3 sacks, yeah, but we were pressured like crazy. On our side, no sacks, 1 interception from Ernie Leonard, who was a pretty big standout today, although didn't come up with all the plays. But sophomore, he's going to get better. Yeah, and honestly, Cameron Alexander, he's going to get better. He's a freshman, so it's going to be, it'll be all right. It'll be A-okay. You can see here, Rich Williams is a junior. And Atkins is a junior, so we're going to have them for another year. Potentially, they may commit to the draft. I don't know, but yeah, rough game. Next week, we take on New Mexico. Not New Mexico State, but we're going to look to sweep the state of New Mexico. How about that? And we're going to take a look at recruiting before we get out of here, man. I got to use the restroom. Texas State is on Burton's shrinking list. Alex Trim's list. Texas State is in good shape. Yeah, we are in good shape. I'm going to give him some more points then, because we may come down with someone who is one of the absolute best in this entire go. No, Cogar was the number 1. Okay. Cogar's off the list. He just doesn't want to come to Texas State. I can't really blame him. But with Mathis, you know, Rich Williams is a junior. We need a guy. Yeah, man. Tommy Nolan, he still hasn't really decided much. Still has Nebraska as his number 1 for some reason. Gonna give him a few more, because good God, after today, we desperately need, he had an official visit to our campus. Yeah, we need him. Need him badly. Texas State, we're number 1. Beautiful. Prince Hampton, going to give him a few points because I really want him. 4'1", 6'2", and that name, Prince Hampton, it just has dynasty mode implications. Chase Jackson, hey, I don't have to give him any points. And then Dan Sanders, yeah, he's flying off our list, or we are flying off his list, rather. So I do want to go ahead, and I think we're going to take just a few points, maybe like 3 from these guys, because our tight ends tend to play pretty good. And we're going to put them on Dan Sanders just to see if we can't sway him in our direction. Anyways, guys, I don't think there's really too much else for us to do. I'm going to get out of here, go use the restroom. I really need to. I know, TMI. But yeah, next week we take on New Mexico, who is way better. That's not a secret. All these teams are pretty much way better. Yeah, I don't really think we face anyone until Rice. It's until Rice. So this might be a bit of a struggling few weeks. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, please comment. I always respond to comments. Yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.